All right, well, it's snowing, so some of these roads, at least here in the neighborhoods, don't have any plowing yet. Haven't had many people driving, so totally white. So let's see, we're only supposed to be getting a little bit of snow and turning into rain, so I guess it's a good time to see if this works. We will take me to Giant Food on Huntsman. All right, let's see if this works. I can see the curbs, the roads. I'm going to turn the speed down to about 20 for the neighborhood, and because of the conditions.
In 500 feet, turn left onto Arley Drive.
So these are fairly wide roads. I've made videos in the past of the fact that
now turn left onto Arley
finally a little bit of sliding there during the stop, not bad though. That it stays pretty much in the center and not all the way to the right where cars park, but you know, that could be totally changed with snow. So I'm being very careful. Yeah, as I tried to accelerate, yep, I could feel the tires skid a little bit, which these are all season tires. This is rear wheel drive. I noticed that last winter when I went out, again I'll slow down a little bit, that the first time it was snowy and icy, I tried to drive, and I was trying to be very careful, and that actually didn't work. I had to actually apply a little bit of acceleration so that the car's traction control didn't just not let the car move. Okay, so far so good. As far as the lane keeping goes, I've seen other people's experience saying that any kind of snow or even salt caused FSD Beta to really freak out, but this is working right now. And you can see the curb there on the right, but on the left there's no real curb visible there because of it's all piles of snow from the last snow that we had. Now we're on 10.8.1. Looks like people today, probably employees, are starting to get 10.9, so I expect to get 10.9 maybe tonight, hopefully. And this is where I would drive. No center line, parked cars. At least one car there drove right in the middle. So it's not following those tracks. Here we've got a plow that's deciding to... He was way on my side, so I took over. I guess he's trying to spread the salt.
Turn left onto Rockefeller Lane. Now turn left onto Rockefeller Lane.
Okay, so it looks there's a little bit of sand now where they just spread that. But we haven't started accelerating yet, so let's see how it goes. Yep, a little bit of slide, little tiny bit, and it doesn't like it. So it's like when it loses grip.
In 500 feet, turn left onto Huntsman Boulevard.
Yeah, FSD doesn't like it, which includes, I think, going up this hill. Alright, now it's just getting constant takeovers.
Turn left onto
And that was what a lot more
Boulevard.
people seem to be experiencing in the snow-covered roads. Okay, creeping forward. Now this is an intersection where if there are cars coming, you do just have to go. Yeah. So as you can see there, it will still drive when it's doing the takeover immediately, but it's basically giving you a warning that, like it used to do if you had your hands off the wheel for an extended period of time. Now you'll get a strikeout, and that's not good. But the car would still drive with the red hands going. It appears like that's what was going on, but I'm not going to let it do that for too long. It's basically saying it's not sure, it's not, you know, programmed for these conditions necessarily yet, so it's like, hey, take over. See, this is interesting. It's actually driving, you know, not in that little path, which it's kind of showing, but it is working.
In 1,000 feet,
Now you'd think if it has a hard time seeing the road that it would drive where the, see now it's moving over, where that road is, but it is, we are seeing like this dashed line show up a little bit, so it's just confused. And hopefully this, the more we drive, anyone with FSD Beta, or really any Tesla, drives in these conditions, that we're learning from it. A little bit of slide. Ooh, that's that's fun. Oh yeah. So it just doesn't like it when it slides.
In 500 feet, your destination will be on the left.
But we're basically here, and yeah, I'd say not bad. I'm gonna take over and park over here. All right. Okay, so as you can see, we have a little bit more snow on the windshield. When I engage FSD Beta here in this parking lot, if it lets me, it probably won't, but then I'll probably clear off the windshield. So, two things. One, we're gonna see how this works. That was driving here in the neighborhoods, and this route back will be on a more minor highway, parkway. But I've added so two things. One, I want to see, I posted a short last night of the turn here off the parkway onto this road where it has to get immediately into the left-hand lane. And as you can see, I'm not sure if the map's changed because we didn't get an actual map update, but it does kind of look like it shows that it knows that it has to be in the right lane. So I didn't know if that was visual or mapping or otherwise, but if it works in the snow and the road's covered, then that will indicate to me that maybe it is a little bit more map-based, but either way, that's good progress. And the other thing is I added a waypoint here to force it to go this way, and some of the other videos show that you have to park to go from one waypoint to the next, but I figured out another method to do so. I've had a little hit or miss with it. Basically, I disengage autopilot right when I get there or nearby, and there's an option to continue on route. So let's see if that works. And it does show route out of this parking lot. So let's put it in park and see what happens. Sorry, put it in drive and see what happens. Oh, immediately clearing the windshield. But that's probably not based on FSD, more so just the auto wipers. Okay. Full self-driving degraded poor weather. So before it wasn't snowing as heavily, and now it is snowing a little bit more. Interesting. It seemed like it wanted to turn right a little bit. And then, okay, yeah, that was wrong. I saw that it was trying to do that. Yeah, so the poor weather is not letting me engage it.
turn left onto Huntsman Boulevard.
So this test may not work so well, but oh, there it is again. Let's see. Yeah, there goes that slipping. Oh, traction control
Now turn
warnings.
left onto Fairfax
Never
County
seen that
Parkway.
before. Yeah, this is definitely worse. Getting worse conditions out of it. I might actually have to turn on the rear defrost here. Wipers are making that weird noise. Alright, it's gonna go. Maybe degraded, but it's still working. A little bit of slippage. And again, it's still driving, but okay, there's a. I'm gonna get over. There's a car behind me. So speed limit's 50, but I definitely won't be going 50 if it lets me re-engage. Yeah.
In 500 feet, your destination will be on the right. Now your destination is on the right.
Oh, I meant to see if you. I wasn't engaged, but if you disengage and hit continue trip, then it lets you go. So at least there's the waypoint thing I was going to talk about.
1.5 miles.
It's like it starts to let me go. There we go. Yeah, I was going to slow it down. So I mean, either way, for full self-driving to work, it's got to learn, and Tesla has to gather this data. So right now it's driving, I think, yeah, it's driving a little bit. Right wheel's on the white line. Now we're over, so I'm gonna bring it back. Slow it down. And that was kind of over into the other lane. See, it sees it as a 3-lane road, which it's not.
In 1,000 feet, take the side Stricker Road ramp on the right toward Virginia 640, Gambrel Road.
Yeah, I don't want to speed up that fast, so I wish FSD would remain at the speed you're at when it's engaged.
Now take the side Stricker Road ramp on the right. In 500 feet, turn left onto Shady Palm Drive.
Alright, here's the intersection I was talking about, and it's going 30.
Now turn left onto Shady Palm Drive.
Probably a little, yeah, it's just too fast. Let's see, I don't want that. There's no way that it would have done that properly. And now we're in here, yeah, this is just uphill, icy, snowy. Yeah. So I'm used to driving in the snow and how to react to skids and things like that, and this is just not FSD Beta is just not programmed for that yet. So anyway, that's it for now. Basically, it did a little bit better than I thought, but got a long way to go in the snow.